All right, we are live.
Hello, welcome to the Punk Rock Libertarians podcast. I'm Otto. Tonight I'm joined with Jared.
What's up, everybody?
And this is the paranoid crypto hootie, James Babb.
So great to be with you guys. I'm broadcasting live from Timber Yard Brewing in Massachusetts.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah. So there's like all kinds of, like, I'm in a crowded parking lot here in the camper. If you hear like revelry and drunkenness outside, just, understand that it's all good fun.
Nice.
Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence when you could be out there having fun in real life stuff. But I guess you guys are I guess you're excited just to hang out with our other guest, special guest. We have a guest with a bonus hole again. So Lady Liberty.
Yeah,
Lady Liberty,
I'm not gonna be offended by that because I've heard it called a lot worse from where I'm from. So I'll take the bonus hole slur.
What do they call the down under? Down under.
It starts with a C and ends with a T. And I don't want to get you kicked off too early in the piece.
Oh, it's fine. We've said way worse things. But that is true. Well, welcome. It's glad to have you back.
Thank you. I've just got back from Tennessee. I went up to a big gun show there, put on by Gun Owners of America. Bloody brilliant. I went to their range day as media. I got a free media pass. And I shot all these guns that I said to them, like, I would be arrested and thrown in jail for life if I even looked at this back home. Like 50 cals, 3D printed stuff. I was just like a kid in a candy shop. It was quite an experience.
This is why you moved to America.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got to see Thomas Massey speak. Like, what an absolute bloody legend. And then heard about this big, beautiful lawsuit with all the gun groups here going against the NFA. And then I'm bloody dealing with the fight back in Australia by myself with this legal action campaign against Western Australia's bloody gun laws. So I'm a bit, I've just been smeared in the media back home again. Now they're calling me Lady Luxury because I've got to go to gun shows up here. I think like the Australians don't understand that you can live quite freely here. Like I would rather be in Trump's America than Albo's Australia. So I'm dealing with this population with the criminal penal mentality of imagine being free and living free. And it doesn't cost a lot in this country compared to back home. Yeah, it is. That's why I'm so grateful to be here.
So they're implying that lady luxury liberty.
Yeah, well, just Lady Luxury. They've forgotten all about my fight for liberty conveniently when it suits them. They've also said my last name, which is Fantanel. They've said it sounds like fentanyl, and the thing she says you'd have to be on fentanyl to believe them. And it's like, I'm just talking about liberty and gun rights. Like, it's not that crazy a concept, but to Australians in the media, they put me on the bloody front page of the paper. Like saying all these horrible things. They also had a go at Axel just because of his name with a name like Axel Winter. And it's like, we're just living free, fighting for our country where we can. And this is how you get bloody treated. So I'm a bit upset. That's why I'm drinking my blood of tyrants and my JDs tonight, boys.
All right.
Yes.
Well, so what? So they don't approve of how Axel's parents named him? Is this their,
Well, it's very rock and roll. So...
It is.
I love it, but apparently it's a bloody insult now, even your name. Like, it's just...
It sounds like you're over the target. That's how I interpret all of this.
So wait, they accuse you of indulging in luxury by attending a gun show? Like, what, if the gun shows are expensive?
Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, nothing's for free. Those kind of gun shows, we don't have big ones like that. Like, this was to me... Yeah. And I haven't been to SHOT Show yet. I'm going next year. They've invited me up there. So, but to me, this was quite... impressive, and I got in for free, and people were giving me things like I did a photo shoot in concealed carry leggings, like fitness wear, running up a hill, pulling a gun. I was a bit unfit because I'd been on the beers all weekend with the blokes in Tennessee. Yeah, but it's just a different culture here. And then I look at what I'm trying to achieve back home, and the people on the same side are tearing you down every chance they get. So you're just sitting here like, I just want people to be free. But you guys know it's a bloody thankless task. So I shouldn't complain. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Not only is it thankless, but be ready to be attacked for your good deeds.
No
Like they
good
used to
deed
say-
goes unpunished.
How dare you try to liberate those slaves, you luxury lady liberty?
Yeah, like
With the
there's
rock
a
and
phrase
roll
they used to
husband.
say. They used to say that slaves who kept on trying to get free back in like the South during like the 1800s, they used to say that they suffered from an actual mental condition called drapetomania. Sounds like you have a bit of drapetomania. You're just wanting to be free, you know. It's a mental disorder.
Drapetomania.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I had that for the
trivia
longest time
item.
as my political affiliation was drapetomania.
Well, that's the other
That's
problem.
a good podcast title. How do I spell
Yeah,
that?
drapetomania.
The
That's
drapetomania.
Just how it sounds.
The other problem is I don't know if Australians want to be free at this point. There are
They
a
don't.
group of people. I have family and friends back home who I'm hearing from what's happening there, and cost of living is out of control. 100 people lining up for a place to rent, tiny bit one bedroom, $650 a week, like in Perth. These are the stories I'm hearing. You know, $50 for a packet of darts from the Servo cigarettes. I mean, $70 for a carton of Coronas. And you're just trying to educate Australians that we are not a free people. It's turned into a commie hellhole. And of course, guns is the way that you fight back. But they're still, like, some of the shooting organizations don't align with my principle that that's what guns are for, to defend against tyranny. That's why they call me radical back home for even saying that. And it's like, this is why we need the Second Amendment. I have a right to self-defense here with a firearm. I can't do that back home, and I've been attacked. So I feel like I'm trying to educate people, but every chance they get, it's just sinking the boot in it. It's almost like tall poppy syndrome. Not that I've achieved everything, but anyone who gives it a go and isn't it for the right reason, they're just like, nah, you're coming down. Like,
Well, see, this is how punk rock libertarians is successful, because we stay below that high poppy level.
Yeah.
Right? So like nobody's looking at like, we got to take those guys down. They're too powerful, you know.
So how big's the line? How many inches can you grow before you're in the crosshairs? That's what I want to know. Not very much if you're in Australia, by the sounds of it.
I heard a story recently that Australia banned machetes. Have you heard
Yes.
this?
So
It's the next logical step, right? They took the guns away, but they still don't have enough control.
Because they're having stabbings, mass stabbings now in Australia, where Mr. Liberty Axel's from Victoria. They brought out machete amnesty bins. They spent something like $350,000, the state government, installing these machete amnesty bins so criminals can hand in their machetes.
Like, need a machete,
police
take a
station
machete.
with the surveillance state looking at you handing in your machete. Meanwhile, people are getting their houses broken into, robbed, stabbed, beheaded. Someone was beheaded in Melbourne the other week, and we don't have the legal right to even use pepper spray to fight back. And I'm the crazy one because I believe in gun rights. Okay.
Well, Scott,
no wonder I'm in America.
Commonwealth countries are a lost cause. Like,
well,
Canada, I feel like this is Canada.
He's right. I'm currently in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and I can confirm.
It is bad up there. That's true, which is ironic because that's where the fight started against the British, from my basic American independence history that I'm learning from when I become a citizen.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what you get with that? A lifetime of tax bills.
Well, they're much lower than the ones I get back home. And I can own guns, so training up.
I just feel like, I mean, I'm not against immigration, but I am against legal immigration. Like we just have, I feel like, you know, there's only so many like people that follow the rules our country can handle. And we're kind of maxed out on that. So
yeah, Australians love following the rules.
I mean, of course, for you, I, you know, even if you decide to do their paperwork, I would not hold it against.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Everything's a trade-off. Everything's a trade-off.
Well, and you're signing things under duress. No one expects you to.
Well, I'm a political refugee, as my little tag says. That still stands.
There you go. That's awesome. No, I am glad to hear that you're, because we need more people like you in this country.
Oh, thank you.
You and Axel, like, for real. Like, if if you could all, if 100,000 of you would just cross the southern border every year, that'd be fantastic.
Or the Canadian border.
Yeah,
or just show up on planes, or swim over from Cuba, or whatever you have to do to get here. Everyone's welcome. While Alex isn't here, we can say that.
Well,
is he a bordertarian? All the welfare state, blah blah blah. Did any of you go to Ron Paul's 90th the other week here in Texas?
No.
I should have gone. Did you go?
I was at the gun show, but Dan, Taxation is Theft, the creator of Blood of Tyrants, he went in his big yellow Taxation is Theft hat. He's thinking of running for the presidency again. I told him, don't do it, Dan. Why, Babs? It's a bloody clown show.
Well, yes, and that's why
and he's got the hat, I suppose.
That's why you need a giant novelty hat.
Yeah,
and he's got it covered. Okay, so... I mean,
and maybe Vermin Supreme is VP.
He also, speaking of novelty hats, he's also qualified.
Yes, that's right.
He's a
the bar a bit lower this time.
He kind of went commie on us. Yeah. So I like him. I think he's a great guy, but I don't know. I mean, it'd be up to him to explain it. I'd certainly want to hear him out if he decided to. I don't think that's likely, however.
No,
but maybe.
I haven't heard this gossip.
I think every libertarian candidate should have a giant novelty hat.
You gotta have something, man.
Well, I've got the Taxis Theft dress. Does that count as novelty attire?
Yeah. Well, it's way better than that. And I think that's why I think he did really well with that tax theft messaging. It's super basic. It's right on point, right?
But he stole it, right?
Trying to explain a bunch of stuff. Focus on taxation is theft. Just hammer that.
But he's violating copyright, right?
How?
What?
Because Jack Lloyd copyright. He's got a copyright.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, no. Jack Lloyd claims he invented it. So.
In what circa when? Because we had it in Australia in 2001. Is when it's first documented in Australia in 2001. Really? Yeah, the formation of the Libertarian Party.
That's cool.
Oh, excellent. I have a documented early 2000s poster of my friend Art Farnsworth with a taxes theft sign at some kind of a rally we were doing, like 2003 or something. But whatever. Anyway, my point is it's a great message. And, in hindsight, look at all those libertarian candidates, like when he was running, right? Losers, statists, right? Like, I mean, it was a pretty sad lot, I have to say.
Yeah, didn't he run against Gary Johnson?
No, it was Joe and Spike. I think it was the Joe and Spike era, wasn't it?
Did he run in that election, or was it just this last
Yeah, he did in that one too.
He did multiples, right? Yeah.
I think he
did McAfee. Wasn't he against McAfee?
Well, get him on the show. If you want him on the show, he's moving back to Mexico.
He's welcome anytime. He's been on before.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
And what about his beverage? Can we do a quick
yes, so this is the Blood of Tyrants Liquid Freedom. I've just done a photo shoot for a campaign we're launching. So you can get it on Amazon and bloodoftyrants.com. It's 0 calories. So I use this as a fitness drink. Gives me the perk. And as a mixer with JD's.
Oh, I thought it was a beer. What is it?
No, well, we have wine as well, red wine and white wine. This is an energy tea, you guys call it. We would just call it an energy drink in Australia. We're not really big iced tea fans. We have a warm cup of tea with the scone in Australia, but this is like your liquid freedom. Yeah. So
well, he was very generous and sent like numerous cases to Porkfest because you guys were supposed to come, but you couldn't. And I guess he had a baby or something. Anyway. Remember you asked me, like, you were like, hey, can you take some tea to Porkfest? And I'm thinking like some tea bags, like, sure. I don't know, I guess, and like literally like 600 pounds of cans like showed up on my front porch with stickers and like, it was very cool.
Well, they get thirsty at Porkfest. I know from experience.
I got very positive feedback from it, and it was all distributed. Now, somebody suggested a version with sugar instead of artificial sweetener would be a welcome would be welcome.
I'll write that down, but that gives you calories. So, but no, fair point.
What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that people should drink sugar. I'm just saying that was some, like.
Well, we want to be RFK approved, so
Yeah, you can use like monk fruit sweetener, or you could use like the stevia. I think that's what Liquid Death does. They use stevia in there.
Well, we use herba mate.
Stevia kind of tastes like ass, though.
It does. It does.
I don't like it.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Like, have you tried that like Zevia stuff? It's like soda made with stevia.
It's so gross.
It just
love it, but it's so.
It just takes like root beer in an alternate dimension. Like, it's not quite of this realm, It's got like a hint of it, but it's just fucking weird.
So I wouldn't mind if it was just not sweet, just not sweetened. Like, I like the taste of tea. You know what I mean? Like I drink carbonated water, flavored seltzer. It's not artificially sweetened, but it still has flavor. And
I mean, I like regular ass tea without sugar. What's that?
I said like most natural flavors are just like not natural. They're literally made from like oil, and they're like it's
or like a beaver gland secretion. You're like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
it's weird. That's the worst part of this country. Is the food is like straight poison here.
Yes, I will give you that. But you have freedom to choose. Freedom of choice.
But not really.
And we bake our own bread. We make our own chicken snitties. Like, we're assimilating with our own culture.
You really got to commit to eating clean. It's hard.
A chicken snitty, a chicken schnitzel. It's like a standard Aussie pub dish back home.
A chicken schnitzel, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
We call them snitties. Snitties. Yeah, I got to teach you lads some more Aussie lingo.
Why is it like Canadians do the same thing? Like they do the same act. Like they everything's IES. Like they add IES to everything, and it's like Canadians, Australians. You guys are great. I love it.
These commonwealths,
these commonwealthers, or I don't know. Does that even make sense?
Just Aussies, mate.
But at least Australia hasn't done what Canada did recently in Nova Scotia and just banned the woods. They're like, we're not going to go. Don't go into the woods. We're busy. Also, we're going to be airdropping glyphosate all over the forest just for, I don't know, like to make more dry vegetation and poison. I don't know what they're doing, but
the cancer levels in Canada are too low, so they need to drop some of that all over the
World Economic Forum called. They're like, population's still growing. You better spray again. A little too much fresh air and exercise going on in Nova Scotia. We need you to do something.
That's the only part of Canada I've actually been to. It's beautiful up there, Prince Edward Island. They've got some
I'd love to go.
Amazing landscape. It's criminal that the government's locked it up from the people. That's what they do back home as well. Heaven forbid the people enjoy their own land without paying for it or getting banned for having a smoke there.
It's not their own land. It's the king's land. And they're just, as subjects, they're thrilled for the privilege to go to the forest when they're allowed and not until. I mean, but that ban actually applies to private property as well, not just crown land.
It does?
Yeah.
You can't even be out in your own woods?
Not exactly. And you can't go canoeing. You can't even drive around in the woods. Like, I mean, it's crazy.
Well, you can't hunt with a bow in South Australia on your own land anymore. They've banned bow hunting. So I don't know if I said that last time. And they've restricted the guns we can use on our own property for hunting. You have to justify purpose of use for each one. It's gotten pretty crazy.
Now, if we
don't have property rights in Australia, basically.
Crazy. If we were to organize like a large weapons drop for Australia, would there be people willing? You're going to get me on the front page,
Babs, for planning some conspiracy to
I'm just wondering,
lead a revolution. They're not ready, Babs.
Are there people there that are like willing to receive the guns and use them to liberate themselves? Or is it just like, no, I can't, I'm not allowed?
Let's save this for the Fed level after hours, please. I've listened to the show enough time to know what I can interchange. I'm basically an honorary bloody member of this show now.
Andrew says they'd return them immediately.
Well, I doubt you'd even get to them. The state's got it pretty locked down.
The hardest
everything.
thing The hardest thing is to liberate slaves that like being slaves.
Yes, the mentality.
You can't help these people.
Like what at the Samuel L. Jackson and the Django Unchained, his character.
I never saw that, but
okay, Babs, you have to.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how I missed that one. But
they can slip through the cracks.
Harriet Tubman said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. Like,
is this before or after she posted nudes?
That's false.
Did she do an OnlyFans?
Those nude woodcuts were not of her.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, that was Rosa Parks. Okay, I forgot. Wrong civil rights. Okay.
Wow.
What's wrong with getting your tits out for the cause, boys?
Otto's done it many times.
Got no issue.
Why is so? Literally, they have someone just messaged one of the people on Twitter. They were like, "Have Otto. Hey Otto, let's see your nips." Why is
this is a recurring demand? But again,
why
you got
to join the Fed tier.
Costs $20 on Patreon to get.
Yeah, don't give it away for free. Know your worth.
No.
Yeah,
I know.
Fed tier,
cheap whore.
Exactly.
Join the Fed tier, and you can see Otto's nips.
At least one.
There's a video.
Maybe Babs.
From the 500th episode. From the 500th episode.
What's on the 500th?
I remember I did it on the 500th episode. Someone paid to see it.
I thought you did it like after.
I did.
After we'd already
recorded
cut film.
And we sent it. And then we sent it to him.
For free?
Oh, you did a recording and you sent it to them. Okay.
Yeah. No,
how much money did we get?
I don't remember. I think we said 100 and someone came up with $100.
Wow.
Wow. I never
you
saw that.
You actually licked your own nipple, if I recall, right?
And then I did what?
You licked your own nipple, right, for the video?
I don't remember such thing.
Okay. Maybe I must be mixing up one other situation. Yeah.
Andrew asked a great question. Andrew says, how do we send Otto more rafts? I don't know. I only have 8 here.
Yeah,
I feel like
Gorilla hasn't really grown recently.
How many do you need? Is there one for me? I can bring my own raft.
Has the raft supply been cut?
Yeah,
short?
it's no more. They're no longer showing up on my.
Damn.
Yeah, Scott. Yeah, Scott crowdfunded for it, and he tossed in $20, and I showed everyone my nipples.
And I never saw any of that money.
You collected it.
You didn't do anything, Jared. You were just the bro.
I am the pimp. But I'm the pimp.
Where's my cup, bitch? Just buy him a beer and call it even.
I'm Otto's pimp.
So I am just I'm just collecting stuff back here. They no longer show up on my front porch on podcast nights.
Damn.
But the last thing I got was the Kim Jong-un Live, Laugh, Love poster.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
There, flag.
Beautiful.
My funny collection.
Was that from a secret admirer as well?
That was a secret admirer.
Secret admirer. I wish I had secret admirers.
They're all out of the open.
I was going to say, Axel's right.
They're all in your
DMs. They're all in your DMs.
He literally just said, oi. I think he was going to call me a C2, but we don't want to expose our standard Australian marriage life. It's very standard for this kind of abuse back home. No, he's beautiful. He's going to come on the after hours if you'll have him. He's got a few rants to get off his chest too.
Oh, hell yeah. I do. Axel's rants are some of the best. Yes.
I know. I'm so lucky I get to hear them every day.
I'm sure.
My wife says the complete opposite. So she's like,
why he does the show.
Go rant downstairs.
Yeah, well, you've got your mates to rant to. You can't have everything with a partner.
No.
True.
Clearly not.
If you're lucky, you have a partner that does her own rants. You know, it's like you just sit back and they're like, yeah,
and shoots her own guns.
That's right.
Yup.
So what's new? Was there a list of topics tonight? I feel like I've derailed the show with my trauma.
No, these are the best shows when we just rant and talk about dumb stuff.
Yeah, everybody's sick of all the Trump bullshit and Gaza and genocide and Epstein's Island and blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Do you guys see Michael Tracy saying, you don't know Michael Tracy, the reporter, the libertarian reporter? He's always You totally.
What's he on?
Yes, we have. Yes,
he's on.
I only know Stossel.
He's on X.
He's libertarian.
He's been
yeah,
he's like anarchist, like libertarian, like leaning. But he's been like defending this whole, he says that like we're making up this whole pedophilia thing and like mass hysteria. He thinks it's mass hysteria and compares it to the Salem witch trials.
Oh God!
I was like, dude,
yeah, tell us you're a pedo without telling us you're a pedo. You know,
ask him what he thinks of the age of consent. That's how you get him.
It honestly, it sounds like one of those autistic libertarians who just can't help themselves and just be like antisocial behavior. Just like,
I mean, I would have said that about like the whole Comet Pizza ping pong whatever.
Yeah, Pizzagate.
Yeah,
like
like that.
It was all true though. You know, so
what?
It aged better than Russiagate.
Wait, what? Did it really turn out to be true?
Dude,
that specific thing though.
I forget the details, but there was like one of the biggest critics of Pizzagate, like public critics, ended up being like convicted of arrested for
well, that I could see happening, sure.
So the only thing of Pizzagate that I ever remember that really was convincing to me was Comet Pizza came out and said, we don't even own a basement, because they were saying like they were smuggling kids in the basement. Like, we don't have a basement. There's no basement. And then literally a post from like 5 years before in a news article, like they were talking about, they said, we grow our own mushrooms in our basement. I was like,
Why would they deny having a basement? Yeah, that sounds weird.
Because that's what they said, where kids were being trafficked or whatever. And like, we don't even have a basement.
Well,
like,
I'm sure there
maybe they filled it in.
A lot of the details of Pizzagate were I'm sure were off base, right? However, does DC run on child trafficking, pedophilia, bribery, and murder? Yes. You know, like this stuff has been confirmed over and over again. So
checked.
How about that recent case of that Israeli official that got trapped in a sting trying to have sex with a kid? And then
that's what Mike Tracy was defending.
Yeah, then
an
Israeli citizen.
He said that the government set him up, and it wasn't real. But the guy still tried. He was a 15-year-old. He thought he was talking to, sexting. He thought he was sexting with, and then like he just the Zionist DA lets him flee the country.
Not Zionist, Israeli, like citizen.
Yeah.
Like
Israeli,
more than just like an enthusiast. You know, we're
like
talking
Laura Loomer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But and people are defending that. But the whole Trump administration basically, even after it happened, the Trump administration said, "Let him go, let him get back to Israel." Like nothing to see here.
Why
are you still talking about that?
Alex?
Was he convicted in this country?
He was out on bail.
He was charged.
And out on bail, and they didn't put flight restrictions on him, so he
didn't take
fucked
away
off back
his
to Israel
passport.
the first chance he got. Yeah,
I heard he even like got permission to like arrange his flight while he was in custody, like awaiting trial, and like, oh no, he's not a flight risk. Mind if I go book this flight? Oh sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, Jared, play that the video just of Alex Stein that I sent over into the Signal chat earlier today. I'm gonna play that one.
Yeah,
this one has like, you lost Alex Stein. I think this was hilarious.
Adam Sosnick is such a douche. He was like basically defending this and saying, well, why aren't we talking about the other 6 people that got arrested? Because the other 6 people don't work for Benjamin Netanyahu that are blowing up children while they're trying to get food aid. That's why. And we're in a serious proxy war with Hamas, basically. We're in a proxy war with the Ukraine. If Vladimir Zelensky's right-hand man was trying to diddle kids in Las Vegas, how big of a story would that be? If Vladimir Putin's right-hand cybersecurity director was trying to have sex with a 15-year-old in Las Vegas, how big of a story would that be? It would be freaking huge. But since he's from a country that had the Holocaust, which the Holocaust is bad, apparently, but what I'm saying is obviously it's really bad, and you're telling me that because he's from Israel, that we're going to hold him to a lesser standard than you would hold Putin's assistant to, that you would hold Vladimir Zelensky's assistant to, that if a Palestinian, imagine if a Hamas guy was trying to diddle a kid, Laura Loomer wouldn't shut the fuck up. One Israeli guy does it. That's Benjamin Netanyahu's person. She won't say a fucking word. Any comment?
I just like that I came in on a light subject for the day. Earlier, there was a hey, we need.
That's a very Australian answer. Fuck, I love your country.
I didn't know he had a
Alex Stein
show.
is brilliant. You couldn't get away with saying shit like that in Australia. No way.
No.
How long has he had a show like that?
Yeah, I didn't know he had a
while.
show.
Really?
I think it's been for a minute. I don't know. But I think it's funny. His great point in what you said. I sent that video over. Jared, what'd you say about Laura?
She looks like my sleep paralysis demon.
Aww.
She looks like a 1920s caricature of a Jewish person that like some racist guy drew up. So she's like,
Yeah.
like that's what she looks like. She's so horrible. Like, but yeah, man. I was like, you lost Alex Stein. Alex Stein used to be like a pro Israeli guy, and I was like, you just lost him. Like,
Oh.
Was he really? He didn't really
crazy.
sound like
it's
it.
crazy.
Well, wasn't he at the
he was.
LNC last year? I missed him. I would have loved to meet him. He's brilliant.
Yeah, picture with him. I got a picture of him after the Trump thing.
Cool. Oh,
Yeah. So actually, I think it's my profile picture on YouTube. So if you ever see me commenting,
cute.
that's probably-
Big
Okay.
booty Latina.
it was a good picture of me. So I loved it. Yeah. Yeah, he thought I was a big booty Latina.
Yeah. He mistook
Oh,
Otto for a
cute.
big booty.
That's a
Latina.
compliment, don't you reckon? I would take
I
that
would-
as a
I would take it.
compliment.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's so funny
Yeah.
when I hand around my license to people think like they look at my license photo and they just like, dude, you look like you're like Afghan, you're an Afghani.
Really?
I can
like
see
you-
that. You look
Yeah,
like
people
a
are like you.
heavy Serge Tonkin.
I was literally just about to say that, Jared. Fuck off.
You're gonna say
I've
the
been
heavy
listening
part.
to
You're really gonna
Soad
say
a bit
heavy?
lately.
Nice.
But yeah, he people always think that when I hit like I don't know what it is about my license photo, but it always like people are just
Show
amazed by it.
us.
They're like,
Can you show us?
Wait,
Show us your plates.
I don't want to like maybe on the after
Yeah, don't
hours,
dox
'cause I don't-
yourself. Yes.
Your
I don't like
license
dox
plate?
myself.
Just send me a picture privately so I can see what you bloody look
cover up
like.
the-
It's not. It looks.
I look hell emo in my
Somehow
WA
I'm-
driver's license photo. I look so fucking emo. I'll show
Well,
you mine
I'm-
if you show me yours.
Okay, all right. Dude, I literally look like
I just look
I'm
pissed
I'm
off now.
totally fatter now than I was in this picture, but I look fatter in the picture. And people are like, "You look like you're Mexican."
Yeah.
Like they say all.
The
I remember we were
camera
at the
does
LNC
add
meeting.
weight. The camera does
Yeah.
add weight.
Just don't get
Like
yourself
how many
deported.
cameras
Otto.
are on you?
Did I ever show
All
you
of
my
them
license?
from the state. They got to get every angle.
Did I ever show you my license picture?
No,
Let me
No.
show you. Can you see it?
Well, you've got an eye patch on.
You have
What
an
the
eye
hell
patch?
happened to your eye?
Wait,
Or
are
did
you actually
do that
wearing that?
deliberately, Babs? Babs,
Yeah,
did you
and
do
you
that?
can't really see it, but it's got an eye printed on the eye patch. So it's like extra fun.
You
They
win.
let you. They
win.
let you do that.
Oh yeah,
Disability,
Brilliant.
you have to.
yeah.
Oh, disability. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Now
they-
I wish I'd known that.
the first
got
time
my
I did
real
it,
ID.
I've done it 3 times, and you have to renew like every 4 or 5 years. So it's been a while.
Mhm.
But the first time I did it, they're like, I just have to ask, do
What's with the eye patch?
you wear that for medical reasons? You know, and I'm like, do you think I would wear this if I didn't have to? Oh, I'm sorry. I just had to ask.
It's a fashion statement.
Right. And then the second time I did it, I switched eyes and they noticed.
They noticed. You said.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
And the third time, they just put like a googly eye on the other eye patch and was just like, fuck it.
I
We
Googled it,
can't
that's
win
what
with
it
this
hilarious.
cunt.
Or
That is a good
like
idea.
2 eye patches. See if I
Yeah,
can get away with that.
yeah.
Oh
You're doing
my
your best.
God.
What's that senator's name with the fucking eye patch?
Oh, the
he had
the
a
inside
weird-
trader dude.
He had
Warmonger.
he had a video.
Yeah.
That could
know,
be
he doesn't
any
have-
of them.
You're not really narrowing it down, dude. Oh, the
He's had a
insider
video.
trading, warmongering senator. Which
You
one
narrow
could
that
that
down.
be?
Anyone
But
except Thomas
with an eye
Massey,
patch.
basically.
When you say with an eye patch,
Yeah, the
that
eye
narrows
patch
it
is
down.
the only distinguishing
He
factor.
didn't have
Yeah.
the full eye patch in this video. He just put Crenshaw, Dan Crenshaw. Thank you,
Crenshaw,
Scott.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Is he still
he
in there?
had
cooler
he has
than
like
any
a
other
sticker
Congress.
over his eye. I wish I had the video.
Sticker?
It was so weird looking. He has like a sticker
yeah,
over his eye.
find it
Not
for
like,
the
not like the
after
band.
hours. I need to
Well,
see
before
that.
I got that eye patch, I actually like went on Amazon and I was like Dan Crenshaw style eye patch because like I wanted that time. Right?
He's got his own like he's got his own line. He's got his own
Expensive.
He
Those
should
are
grift,
like $50.
he should grift into the eye patch space.
He should. I'm trying to find this sticker eye patch.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just go look at Dan Crenshaw's latest video on X, I think it was. Someone retweeted it earlier today, and I was just looking, I was like, what the fuck? I'd never seen something like that. It was weird. I'm almost like thinking it was fake. Like he's just being a phony about it, but whatever.
Oh, anyway.
Man. Yeah, if you could find it, it'd be funny to comment on and make fun of. Something that it had, maybe it was like an American flag that was on it too. I don't even know.
Oh, that's very patriotic.
Yeah,
I can get around that.
Too bad his support for gun laws and Israel really take that away.
Like, couldn't you get an Israeli flag on there?
Just a star, David.
I was about to say that, but I've been warned not to criticize the foreign government running this country too much. So,
right, you could be kicked out for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't want to ruin your status here. She loves
you. May be already.
I will say I am noticing, but I remain grateful to be here, and I'm trying to assimilate as best I can, which is why I went to the gun show. So
just say Israel has a right to defend itself.
Everyone has a right to defend themselves.
And if that requires genocide, then it's, and you need to starve babies, so be it.
That's not what it says when it says I pledge allegiance to the flag. I've been doing my research.
I don't think you're allowed to say that, though.
I pledge allegiance to the flag?
No, everyone. You said everyone. And like that's kind of like every life matters, and we all know how racist that was, saying all lives matter.
Now I'm in Joe Jorgensen territory. Faux pas.
I know. Classic. But yeah, so there's I don't know there was definitely more things I saw this weekend that I really wanted to talk about, but
yeah, what's been going on?
I thought I sent them to, but like I know like our governor has been in our state has been talking shit about Trump. Trump's been talking shit about Baltimore.
Yeah, what's going on in your part of the world?
Another ship blew up in the harbor.
Yes, I saw that.
We could see the smoke coming from like the top of my street. I'm like,
are you guys under attack or what's going on?
Yes, here it is. Here's the video here. This video popped up and I immediately went outside and I'm like, oh, there's smoke.
Well, there's kind of always smoke nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah, so this just went off right by where the Key Bridge blew, fell down. You could literally see it in the background.
Well, what are they
saying this was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it yet. Coast Guard's still doing their
cover up.
Their
cover up.
Stop.
Keep
us posted. I'm worried about you blokes living there. Baltimore seems a bit. I know.
Just just another reason to not eat anything coming out of the Chesapeake Bay.
Dude, my family's like they've been crabbing on the Severn River like for the past like 6 weeks, and like last Saturday I had like so many crabs.
Amazing.
Like
that's what she said.
Oh, see,
dude, I haven't had crabs yet. I just realized this season.
Really? Well,
yeah, I'm gonna have to order some.
When are you guys having your crab fest? Are you doing that event again? I'd love to come visit yours. I'm thinking of coming over in November.
Oh, okay. Well, we kind of only did that for the 500th because it was a lot of money.
Well, Babs has got a credit card. I'm sure he'll put the card on the tab again for all the beers.
We could do a little crab party.
Maybe do it at a place that has cheaper beers by the sounds of it. We don't want to rip Babs off again.
I know.
He knows he's fine.
You know what? It is my honor to buy beers for all of you, and it is a privilege. And I'm happy to do it anytime, no matter how expensive they are.
You said that at the LNC. You're so sweet. The night we all got blackout drunk.
Yeah,
and I met my husband.
That was the only. Do you know how weird that is?
So it worked out for Axel at least.
Yeah, he's the winner of
the rest of us. I don't
know. Yeah.
Not me. I fell on the dance floor and smacked and hit my head.
Oh my
and
god!
I got up expecting everyone to like laugh at me, and I turned around and not one person was looking at me. No one saw it. Not even Ben. Ben was DJing. Ben didn't even see it. I looked around and I was just like, oh great, everyone laughed, and then I turned around, everyone had their back.
Did you slip on like spilt beer or something?
Yeah, there was someone spilt a drink on the floor.
Well, we don't actually know what the fluid was, but there was
autistic drool.
Could be. There was a lot of foamers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting crowd.
I know. If I could get, yeah, it was, and I think I might go to the convention this year.
Again, where is it and when is it?
Grand Rapids. It was really beautiful.
What time of year is that?
It's in Michigan. All the way in the north. It's in May.
Next year.
So are you still on the LNC?
Yes, I'm still on the LNC.
Well, so I'll go if you guys go.
I don't have to go. I may go if I have the funds. If I
just send send the Region 5 alternate rep in your place.
Well, he's going to the meet. Oh, probably shouldn't say this over line. Never mind. I don't want to put it out there on the free show. This is an after hours conversation.
Yeah, you got to pay for that shit.
I know. You got to pay to know about my
How can they pay for that, Otto?
Oh, yeah. That would be going over to patreon.com/punkrocklibertarians. Sign up for as little $3 a month. And you'll hear me tell you about this again in like 10, 15 minutes. Give you a little reminder.
Nice.
But yeah. Yes. Please donate. Give me money. I need money. Man, there was something big that happened, and I wanted to talk about it tonight, but I keep getting derailed with like ADD. But
Zelensky met with Trump again at the White House.
That wasn't it. But that's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything about that?
Well,
about how Jared, you seem kind of like out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been away like all week, so I haven't really been paying attention to shit.
Yeah, that's probably best to have a break from all the bullshit and just tend to the matters in your own life that are actually more important. So fuck knows what they've been up to. One can only imagine the hell that they've unleashed in the time we've been trying to live.
Right.
Not to bring a downer on the conversation, but fuck.
I only find out when I come here to the show, and then I can get oh, so that's what those memes were about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there was this. Did you guys talk about the sandwich guy yet? Was that last week?
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, that was like the whole topic of the show.
The whole topic was just the sandwich.
Pretty much. It's worthy of multiple shows to just honor this growing hero of heroes.
I mean, honestly, it looked like something out of like a skit.
I'm just mad he wasted that sandwich.
Dude, whatever.
How do you know it was wasted?
Subway is a fucking garbage sandwich. That sandwich was elevated.
How do you know it was Subway? I don't think a Subway would have held together with that throw.
That was probably like the Italian store.
Subway doesn't wrap them in white.
I mean, if that was like a nice Italian cold cut, I'm a little upset.
I think it was.
How do you listen? It landed in the middle of a bunch of cops. How do you? What? They didn't eat it? Come on.
Is this the bloke that pitched a Subway roll at some cops in DC? Is this what we're talking about?
Yes.
As part of all the arrests going on there?
Felony charges. I don't. Did they drop it or
for assaulting police? Well, you can't even swear at police in Australia now. That's considered an offense. So you can't say, "You fucking dog cunt, why are you giving me a ticket? I can't afford my rent, and I was only doing 5Ks over you dog." That will get you a fine and a criminal charge in Australia now.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Do it twice. Because
the police class are another class amongst themselves, a protected class. That's where we're at with the cops in Australia.
I think Australia needs to get back to its penal colony roots.
Isn't it already there?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, we've come full circle, really. Australia died when Steve Irwin died, I feel. That's when I feel like we lost our country for good. That's very sad. Like 96 too, when they took our guns, but really the whole spirit of the country when Steve Irwin, because he was represented what we all are about, like the outback, the bush, our country, animals, our people. Like, have a go, mate. Look after your mate. Like, that's how the Australians used to be. But we can't anymore because we've been beaten into submission. We're all poor because of the taxes. We can't afford to live. What happened during COVID? I mean, don't even get me started.
Yeah, like you weren't allowed to go. Like, didn't they put up like
boot
barriers
of the state
between,
has been on our neck.
States? Didn't they go like you couldn't like go between?
I couldn't travel across the border in
lines.
South to see my family in South Oz for 2.5 years, and only under the condition that I was jabbed 3 times. They considered 3 jabs to be fully vaccinated in my state. So I had to make a choice between not seeing my family for how long, because they kept putting off when the border was going to be reopened too. 3 times. They delayed it by months and months and months.
Were you
so
tempted
you get to
just
the point,
like get in a van and just
they had the military. They had the military at the border. WA is a very rugged state. I didn't have a 4-wheel drive to do that. I mean, I wish I could. Like, that's the point that they got us to in WA until you had to make a choice.
You mean everybody in Western Australia doesn't have a Land Cruiser?
Well, most of them do, but I just didn't. And Perth is expensive too. Living there as a single person, like, it was quite a hard thing to survive, and there's no empathy. Like, when I was saying to my mates in Perth, I just wish I could see my dad. Oh, you're selfish if you want to go home. What if you bring the virus back? Because WA was shut, so we didn't have any COVID for the best part of the pandemic. And that's why people feel so safe and love the government there, because they kept the society. When my husband was locked down in Melbourne and getting arrested for protesting, I was going to nightclubs in Perth. Like, we closed off our isolated city and state to the world, and we live like free people. But they took away our guns. They took away our rights to travel. They took away our free speech. And this is the people you're trying to save, and they're just being beaten so far down. Like, it breaks my heart to think about my country.
So frustrating for you. I mean, it's like,
and I'm doing it because I care as well. I don't have to be doing any of this fight for WA. I don't live there. I don't have skin in the game, but I do it for my people, because I don't think we should be treated like this. And once they take the guns, it's game fucking over. That sounds very dramatic, but Americans will understand that. If they take your guns and your ability to speak, it's game over. And that's where we're at in Australia. And I'm the one getting crucified for trying to do something with the system that I have.
Yeah,
it's
the problem is, like, even with guns here, people don't know when to use them, right? Like there's all these guns.
When are we going to use them?
Everybody's, just in case the government gets tyrannical, we're fully armed.
What time are we using them, boys?
If that happens, we're standing by.
That's the American spirit. We don't have that spirit in Australia to
but
think
I think
like
that's
that.
really, I think that should be part of gun training, right? Like, and I tried to instill this in my kids. Is like the first thing you need to know is who needs shooting. like master that part, right? And then get down on the range and practice.
Set up your top targets on the range, right?
Just to know, like, when should you shoot somebody? Like,
set up your politician targets.
We can't shoot humanoid targets in Australia. So at this gun show, I was shooting humanoid targets for self-defense, and I was just like, "This is illegal back home. I can't train with humanoid targets." Like,
did you ever see the human targets that are sold to law enforcement for practice?
The ones that actually blow up with the skin? Yes, I saw them at the gun show.
There's like pictures. There's like an old lady, there's a kid, there's like a pregnant woman, like literally they're training
a black guy.
Like they're they don't need training for that.
That's a grade.
They're literally like training them to be like, look, just because he's a kid doesn't mean he's a threat. So you got to be ready to kill the kid, the pregnant woman, anybody. They actually have targets of pregnant women for cops to train with, because you don't want to like put your guard down just because she's pregnant. Like you got to get
bloody hell.
Got to aim for the stomach.
It's them.
That's why they train in Israel.
yeah. Ooh.
True.
Yeah.
I love when I can get James to go, ooh, like,
because it's too real.
Dude, well, the cops don't even have a mandatory number of training shoots they have to do per year. Like some of them have only shot once during their test. And then meanwhile, the law-abiding person has to go to the range 6 times a year minimum with one handgun and 4 for every other.
Dude, that's
different
your advantage.
trips.
That's your advantage, right?
Yeah, but
like
we can't
Manhattan,
open carry, James. We can't open carry. So if a cop pulls out a gun in Australia, you are fucked, even if you're not the suspect. That's the lesson there.
Luckily, you know, at least his bad aim works in your favor. Okay, like this is how a lot of people survive Manhattan cop shootings. Like the cop shows up and they spray your car with bullets, but you may live. Like 6 pedestrians will die, but the target.
Like, remember that the Acorn incident?
Oh yeah,
where the Acorn dropped and the cops unloaded like a full mag. It was like a full mag into this car with a guy sitting into it, and somehow he survived.
Really?
Yeah. You guys never saw that video? Yeah, we talked about it on the show. We were.
This was like last year. I think,
I'll have to look it up.
It was way longer than that. I was like,
it doesn't surprise me at all.
NYPD's
look it up, Jared. Look it up.
Like spraying bullets all over Times Square or just whatever. They don't give a fuck.
I like it when Bodie chimes in. Bodie just said 9/11 was an inside job. Thanks, Bodie.
Never forget that it was an inside job.
Yes. Never forget. Hashtag never forget. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. So this is funny. Yeah, this got to be 2 years ago.
Video from the incident back in November. That's the voice of former Okaloosa County Sheriff's Deputy Jesse Hernandez.
What?
That's his own vehicle with a person arrested in the backseat.
Vehicle after he thought he was not only being fired at, but shot on the job.
And he's on the ground sideways.
At the time, the suspected shooter, thought to be Mark Jackson,
it's probably his own ricochet hit him.
Was handcuffed and put into Deputy Hernandez's SUV, which was now being fired at.
Pat him down, please.
What's that?
Pat him down.
What I'm getting patted down for?
Do you have any weapons on you?
It was a domestic call. Jackson's girlfriend claiming he stole her car, threatened her, and had a gun silencer, but wasn't sure where it was. So how did it go from this to this?
What? Let's go. Where? Right there?
Right there. Start shooting immediately.
That's Deputy Beth Roberts' body cam.
I mean, she probably shot
him.
him.
By now, Hernandez was never hit.
We let the public down. I will admit that this was a very tragic and traumatic.
Fucking hilarious.
So who got shot in that incident? All those bullets.
No one got shot. Not a single person got shot.
Bloody hell. The mind boggles.
This is when you hear about like police training is inadequate. Thank your lucky stars. Okay, this is what protects us.
Yeah.
And it was seriously an Acorn dropped on the hood, and that's what triggered him thinking he was being shot at. I kid you not. That was the reason. I shit you not. This is
well. To be fair, you don't know how like hopped up on roids he was at the time, or like what his, how much coke he had done, or
state of mind.
Yeah.
Or what his wife said to him at dinner,
Oh, boy.
I've missed you, lads. I'll keep cheering me up. Thank you.
Likewise.
Well, yeah. Hey, at least people are talking about you. I'm just so irrelevant. I'm on the LNC. You're actually like fighting and doing real liberty things.
Mr. Irrelevant.
I know. I'm just LARPing. I'm just LARPing over here.
Well, what are you trying to achieve? Like, we're all fighting for liberty in our own way. What are you focused on at the moment?
I'm trying not to raise brainwashed loser kids. That's my main goal.
Bingo. That's your top priority, right? Keep your kids away from the state.
Like I literally said,
that's a huge job.
I literally sent my daughter last night. She's on vacation. She was she actually was in the Outer Banks, in North Carolina, but she was with her best friend. She goes down every year with them, and they were at this house like right on the beach, but they got forced evacuated because of the hurricane. So they actually ended up going to some place in Virginia called and that's where she's at now. She'll be back on Saturday. But anyway, so I messaged her a video about how like MLK was like totally full of shit. Like, I sent her a video of that last night because
that's who you're going after.
Okay. Well, yes, you got to break the status heroes.
Interesting
You gotta,
angle. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, he was a fraud. I mean, that's all. He was a communist fraud.
Well, why did the government kill him then?
Because the government's evil. It's like you watching a communist fraud and then an evil, corrupt government, and it's like I'm in the middle. You know,
I mean, I'm obviously more on the
subversion.
Malcolm X side of civil rights than MLK, but
right.
I wouldn't.
MLK
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say those kind of things about MLK. I mean,
why not? He's a bad dude. He was like a dude. He was like had like orgies and cheat on his wife. He like
just that's being immoral.
Well, and also he was also a communist, and he never preached the gospel. He had a speechwriter. You know that, right? He had a speechwriter. It was this.
No, I didn't know that.
It was this atheist Jewish guy, white guy, wrote his speeches.
But I mean, there's passion and
sounds like a based individual.
Yeah,
who wrote the letter from Birmingham
on me.
Who wrote the letter from Birmingham jail?
Just saying, he had a speechwriter.
Who said an unjust law is no law at all?
Yeah, but then he went back. He would only turn stuff into like communist rhetoric. Like he'd always use the gospel and always
he was against the Vietnam War.
Well, I mean, yeah, everyone. I mean, like even like stupid socialists
Andrew
now
found
are
me.
against. Yeah, even stupid communists now are on the right side when it comes to Gaza.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's just because he's communist, right? Like, you have to put that in perspective. Like,
man, commie subversion is it's ever present.
I mean, he's not like a Dave Smith kind of communist, at least.
No. Yeah, he wasn't a good communist. Yeah, but yeah. So I think you got to break down the state's idols, man. Like I'm every single time like
go after Lincoln first, though.
I do. Oh, yeah. My kids know about Lincoln. They always ask me like. Yeah,
I'd rather shine a light on Malcolm X on this topic. You know what I mean? And
lead with a positive.
You know, like
I break the every year they got to do a report or something about like Lincoln or Abraham Lincoln or like Martin Luther King.
Just take them to any MLK Boulevard and just start there.
Yeah, like look at his legacy, kids. Duck.
Yeah. Just make sure they're wearing bulletproof vests when they go down.
Yeah, it's like here, just give them your wallet and everything will be okay.
My kids went to Quaker school, and they would do this thing every year called Martin Luther King Day of Service, right? And their way of learning about Martin Luther King was to go do some volunteer work, clean up a stream or some bullshit. And I always thought this was really dumb. You know, I'm like I don't remember Martin Luther King ever saying like go volunteer. Like, no, he was like, you know, like
he was an agitator.
He was like, you know, stop segregation.
Yeah, civil disobedience. You know, like, you know, and I always told the kids, like, wouldn't it be cool if instead of doing this bullshit, you guys did like, let's all go do civil obedience in honor of Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
you know, like,
I mean, that would be the more appropriate thing to do, right? But it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they whitewash a lot of this stuff, and you're just like, why would you?
Don't blame Martin Luther King for being whitewashed and being like and having every douchebag politician want to associate himself with you. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a nasty game we're playing. Remember that too.
Right. And I'm just saying, man, like everyone glorifies World War II as like the holy war, and like, nah, man, like. There's a lot of things went on there. It wasn't right. Maybe we could talk about that in after hours.
I saw a meme about Tucker Carlson. Did he recently say something like maybe we should have backed the Nazis in that war?
No, he said no. His guest came on and said something like that. We fought on the wrong side. Well, I mean, we did. I mean, that's undeniable. Like
wait a minute. What are you? Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot about your pronouns. I'm sorry.
Wait, what's undeniable? That the United States should have fought on the side of the Nazis?
We should have been on the side.
It was you had two evils, and we chose the greater evil. I mean, the communism killed more people than Nazism did.
Could have just opted out of the whole fucking thing.
Right? That's the real thing.
In fact, it probably wouldn't have even existed, right? Like that war would have ended without U.S. involvement. It would have been over so much sooner.
Well, it would have been over. It would have been over before the war even started. So, They make,
but then we would have never got the Balfour Declaration, and
And where would we be? Where would our country be?
Yeah, right. But anyway, well, let's take this on into the after hours where we can talk to Axel and
I'll bring him on.
Yeah,
he's had a few beers
cool
too.
for the regular show, but for
hell yeah, he's all liquored up. Get him on, get him on. He's liquored up.
Like bonus content for paid subscribers.
That's right. I don't sell my husband for free.
Yeah,
top right. dollar. Top $3 a month.
Top, yes.
For my husband.
And where you want to spend that money is on Punk Rock Libertarian or patreon.com/Punk Rock Libertarians.
Yes, I'm on there now. I'm a member. I'm a paid up member.
That's right.
I feel like we owe the Patreons for last week not having.
Yeah, you guys dropped the fucking ball.
Show.
Well, we can do a longer one tonight because Axel and I have a lot to say, as you can probably tell.
Oh, well, you by all means.
I'm off tomorrow, so let's rip it. Let her rip.
Let it rip. Join us, boys. Honestly, support these boys. They're doing it for the love of the fight, and they're my favorite show here in America. So get behind them. Chuck him $1.
Yes. $3.
That's my promotion. Sorry, I probably should work on that.
No, it's okay.
Better than the one we do every week. So.
Yeah, I know. It's vastly... People want to hear more from you than they do me. But anyway. So we're gonna do the After Hours podcast, which we're gonna record right after this, and we'll send you a link. If you sign up for our Patreon, we'll send you a link. You get to listen in live, ask questions, make fun of me, ask to see my nipples like everyone else does. Apparently, you get to do all those fun things, and you also get access to the back catalog of shows we've recorded, which there's just hundreds of them just sitting there waiting for you to ransack and go through all the old deets and all the tea.
Highly recommend.
Yes. So please go over there and sign up, or go to prlfans.com and find other ways to donate to the show. We also have t-shirts for sale over at libertariancountry.com. If you use the code PRL or PRL podcast, you get a 10% discount. Or if you spend $50 or more, which I know you will, use the code PRL2 and get a 20% discount. So until next time, live free
or die.